dream I know deep up my feelings for you.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on today's news. The headlines: Labour warns federal government over delay, memorandum of understanding threatens strike. Welcome to Reality Latest Gist, your home of news and politics. Thank you so much for joining us on today's news. If this is your first time of watching, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and also the notification bell to get notified when next we drop our video. Our returning subscriber, thank you so much for your massive support. We really do appreciate. To all our viewers, feel relaxed, enjoy, and stay tuned. So guys, let's proceed on the news for today. The organized labor has expressed dissatisfaction with the slow pace of implementation of the Memorandum of Understanding it signed with the federal government to avert its planned nationwide strike. The state capitals of the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress said failure to implement the agreement before the October 30th deadline might leave them with no choice but to dance, noting that they had commenced mobilization of their members across the country. Asked on Tuesday whether Labour was satisfied with the implementation of the Memorandum of Understanding, the head of Information and Public Affairs of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Benson Umang, said, "No, we are not. That the government could do better and faster. That they have issued a statement a few days ago in which they expressed their displeasure with the Minister of Labour and Employment, the national leadership of the Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress had on October 1st reached an agreement with the federal government to pay $35,000 to all federal workers beginning from September, pending when a new national minimum wage would be signed into law. The resolution provided that the wage award would be paid to the federal workers for 6 months, while states were encouraged to extend the same benefits to their workers. The union has threatened to declare a nationwide strike on October 3rd, but the move was suspended on the condition that the wage award, cash transfer, and some other resolution must be implemented within 30 days, effect from the day the Memorandum of Understanding was signed. Out of the 15 demands contained in Memorandum of Understanding, only a handful had been implemented by the government. The federal government had ordered the payment of the 35,000 wage award, and provision was being made for 55,000 compressed natural gas conversion kits to kickstart the auto gas conversion program, while work had reportedly commenced on the construction of the state-of-the-art compression natural gas station nationwide, among others. However, the Ogun State Trade Union Congress chairman Akim Lasisi said the union might be forced to declare an industrial action after the October 30th deadline if the federal and state government fail to implement the terms of the resolution agreed with the organized labor. The decision to go on strike will depend on the outcome of the consultation meetings with other organs of the union, as well as a review of the government's efforts taken to fulfill its side of the bargain. Speaking with our correspondent on Tuesday, the Trade Union Congress chairman said implementation of most of the agreements lies on the table of the federal government. The only one that is critical for the state and local government is the payment of the wage award. In Ogun State, the government has announced the extension of the 10,000 financial award. The announcement is not a product of negotiation between organized labor and the government, of which they are appreciated. The leadership must meet with the government to ensure the implementation of the 35,000 wage award. He said there is a process in declaring a trade dispute, so they have called the necessary organ meeting to review how far they have gone, and at the same time, they have considered the possibility of declaring a trade dispute after the October 30th deadline. Lasisi, Nigeria Labour Congress counterpart Hamid Ademola simply noted that the union would comply with any directive from its national leadership if the government failed to implement the labor demands. He said this is purely a national issue and they will follow any instruction given to the state council leadership. The Kano State chairman Kabiru Inuwa stated that they will wait to see if the federal government implements the wage award to its workers because they don't want to say the actions they will take until after they are sure of what the federal government did. He said the union had written to the state government demanding the immediate implementation of the wage award to workers in the state, but the government had yet to respond, and they are still waiting for the government to invite them or respond to their letters, but they will continue to wait until they see what the federal government does, so they can take the next line of action if the state government fails to implement the wage award to their members. Speaking in the same vein, the Gombe State Nigeria Labour Congress General Secretary Ibrahim Fikar said the chapter had presented 4 demands, adding that failure of the state government to implement them will result in an industrial action in Gombe State because they have many issues, but these are their priorities. The demands, according to him, includes biometric attendance, clearing of outstanding 2019 minimum wage for local government staff, palliative, and the 35,000 award across the board. Commenting on the delay in the implementation of the demands, the Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress leadership in Benue State pledged their readiness to comply with any directive from the National Secretariat of their representative union. Speaking in separate telephone interview, TINUBU Gbas and Gideon Aka, the chairman of Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress, respectively, said that they would adhere for any directive from their unions. Gbas said that the state government had yet to respond to his letter demanding the implementation of the 35,000 wage award. He said anytime the union calls for strike, they have no option than to comply. The Trade Union Congress noted neither the 35,000 wage award nor palliative has been responded to as far as they know. Meanwhile, they heard from the media that the state government promised to use part of the 2 billion palliative to pay for external examination of students. The question was thrown at them about the union next line of action in the event. The government fails to fulfill the agreement. Aka said, whatever the mother union directs is what they are going to carry out. The union in Sokoto State revealed that they would soon resume talks with the state government on the implementation of the memorandum of understanding reached with the federal government. They are hoping to have a meeting this week on some of those issues raised in the letter, because all the issues are already with the governor. Talking about the resumption of the strike, Hamisu Hussain, the Trade Union Congress secretary, disclosed that they will definitely wait for the directive of the national headquarters on when to commence strike, even if all their demands are not met at the state level. Meanwhile, they will stick to the October 30th deadline while awaiting the directive of the National Secretariat. Whatever they direct, they will do. The Nigeria Labour Congress spokesman Upang said the setting up of a minimum wage committee is not an issue yet because the implementation of the new minimum wage was not due until 2024. Following the removal of the subsidy in premium motor spirit permits, the Nigeria Labour Congress president Joe Ajaero announced that the minimum wage may be negotiated to 100,000 or 200,000. The Nigeria Labour Congress chief said many factors would be considered in arriving at a new minimum wage. Certain things would come into play when they discuss it. Things like inflation, cost of living, every other thing will come into it. He said they will not ask for 65,000. They will ask for realistic amounts because 65,000 is about $70, which is not up to minimum wage. So guys, let me know your thoughts, your opinion, your contributions are in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation lively in our comment section. Once again, thank you all so much for staying tuned with us. Really do appreciate. Oh well, that's what I have for you. That is trending on today's news. See you guys next time till I come your way again. Stay safe guys. Bye.